Hi, everyone. Welcome to the first episode of The Social Beaches that is just Carolyn and a guest. And today we have Diana Thornton, who is a real estate badass. She also works with, no, it's true. It's true. She also works with Carpenter, Kessel at Compass. She is not part of the coastal estate team. Diana is a wonderful agent. So I just wanted to learn more about her. We were at lunch the other day, and she asked me all the questions, and I didn't get to ask her anything. And I went home and thought, all I did was talk about myself for the whole lunch.
It was a great lunch. And it was a really good lunch.
And I learned nothing about her. So I thought, what do I know about Diana? Well, I know she's married.
Yes.
I know she has a daughter.
Yes.
And I know she lives somewhere on the mainland. And I know nothing else. So today is our Meet Diana Thornton and learn all about her day. And I'm really excited to ask you all the questions that are burning in my brain. So first my question, and you can do pass on anything that I ask you that you're like, none of your business. None of your business. You can say either none of your business or you can say pass. Okay.
I like the none of your business part first.
None of your business. So my first question is, how old are you? Or you can give us a decade. Like I'm in my teens, which we know you're not in your teens, but you know, you can give me like a decade.
I'm in my late 30s.
Okay.
Yes.
So she's much younger than me. She doesn't realize how much younger she is than me. She's much younger than me. But you look amazing.
Thank you. 37 to be exact.
See, beautiful and young.
Thank you.
We already know she's beautiful, so there's that. Where were you born?
I was actually born in Cocoa Beach.
Were you really?
Yes, Cape Canaveral Hospital.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yes.
And did you live there your whole life?
No.
Okay.
So I was born in Cocoa Beach.
Okay.
My family moved around quite a bit. So we've lived in California, Arizona, Las Vegas, Atlanta.
Wow.
Back to Florida.
So where did you spend, were you moving all the time or did you spend your most years like high school? Where were you?
So the majority of my life has been spent in Florida, yes.
Oh, okay.
So
that's cool though.
Yes.
Is it your favorite Florida or what was your favorite place? Okay.
I'd say so.
Okay.
I have most of my memories here, so I mean it's fun to look back, and I think Atlanta was probably my second favorite just because I remember that much.
Yeah.
Closer. But yeah. Florida.
Oh, that's cool. See, I didn't know that.
Yes.
See how we're learning things? These are my questions. Let's move on to the next sheet. Do you have any siblings?
I've got two younger brothers.
Okay.
Yes.
So you are the oldest.
I'm the oldest, yes.
And I don't know what they say about, if I had researched this, I would know what they say about the oldest because I'm a middle child. So what do they say about the oldest? Are you like nurturing? You are. Diana's very sweet. Honestly, I'm going to get to that in a minute. But are you like a nurturer then? You took care of them?
I think so.
Yeah.
I think so.
Are you close?
They were my babies. Like I loved my brothers. So I still do. I love them.
And do they live here?
Yes. So one's in Orlando, the other one is local, yes.
Okay. So that's nice.
Yes.
So do you spend a lot of time together?
One's married. The other one has a little one. So and I've got a little one, so we're actually getting together this weekend to,
see, that's so nice.
Yeah, not as often as I'd like, but still often enough. So.
See, I love that. I feel that way about my younger brother, but he lives in Australia. So, yes.
Okay, that's cool.
I know.
Girls trip.
What a jerk.
Melbourne to Melbourne. I'm fine with that.
Sydney. He's in Sydney.
Okay.
Okay. So I have a friend that I grew up, so in 8th grade, I grew up here in Indiana. In 8th grade, I was going to Hoover, and this new girl started. It was the start of the year. It was like this new girl. We all knew each other. We had all gone to elementary school, and her name is Nancy. It was Nancy Fielding. Now it's Nancy Bainey. Hey, Nancy. And she was like, we were all like, who's the new girl? She was beautiful, like beautiful. She's still beautiful today. Blonde, gorgeous, and her insides were as nice as her outsides. Is that a word? Outsides? Anyway, her insides were as nice as her. And you just don't meet people like that very much, and you are like that. So my question is, are you really, like, why are you so, like, what is it that's made you so, you're so nice. You're so kind. You are.
Thank you. I appreciate that very much. I think it's a lot easier to be nice than to not be. I mean, I have my moments, trust me.
Wow.
Everyone can attest. Everyone who knows me can attest to that.
I'm waiting.
So no, I think it takes a lot less effort to be kind than to be mean.
Yeah.
And you never know what someone's going through.
Right.
You never know what their walk of life is like. I worked for a church for 11 years, and everyone is going through something, and they hide it very well. You would never know what kind of day someone just had, and so I don't want to be the reason why their day gets worse. I'd rather be a reason why their day gets better. So,
I love that.
And I honestly, I don't want anyone to walk through the day without being acknowledged or recognized or encouraged in some way. So I think,
wow, that is so amazing. Like, I love that.
Thank you.
I really do. And that's one of my questions, which is, what did you do before you became a realtor?
Yes.
So you worked for a church for 11 years.
I loved it. Yes, it was 11 years. I did communications and events. I worked in children's ministry, missions as well. I worked in youth for a little bit. But COVID hit, and events kind of dwindled, and we had just adopted our daughter, so I wanted to spend more time with her. And I thought I'd be a one-hit wonder, selling my in-laws' house, helping them find a new one, and things just opened up, and I'm so thankful.
Wow.
Yes.
I love that story. Yes. So when you started in real estate, you were not with Compass.
No.
You were with another brokerage. Mm-hmm. And did you enjoy that, or what made you, like, did you think, well, I want to be part? I know that somebody reached out and kind of approached you about Carpenter Kessel.
Yeah, so I had been with 2 companies prior. I think I learned at both.
Yeah.
I think that, we have a lot of great companies around us, but I feel like I have a super solid foundation now where I'm at. And I mean, I think the amount of just knowledge and training and just everything that our leaders have, you included, I feel like there's just so much to, like, I want to be with people. I was listening to a podcast today, and if you're the smartest person in the room, you're in the wrong room. I'm not saying I was the smartest person in either one of those, but I never feel like I'm the smartest person when I'm with them, and I just want to be a fly on the wall all the time with them. I want to absorb as much as I can, as often as I can. So I just want to continue to learn and grow. But I love our company. I think we have great leaders, we have great admin. We just have a really great team.
We do. Yeah, we do. Our leaders are so experienced and so knowledgeable. And even in Compass itself, like, I love the leadership of Compass as well. So we have great leadership at Compass. We have great leadership with CK, Carpenter Kessel. Amazing. The team that is there.
I love our team.
Yeah.
I love our team meetings in person and all the things. So it's so fun.
Yeah. And it is really a rare thing to be part of that. And remember when I moved from, because I've been in a couple of brokerages, and when I moved to one of them, and I was like, I just feel like, again, the smartest person in the room. Not that I was the smartest person in the room, but I just felt like I kind of outgrew it. And someone there's like, eagles fly with eagles. And I'm like, that is so true. And I've heard that before, but it was like, it really struck me.
Yes.
So you want to be with the people who are really performing and really doing amazing things. And we can all learn from each other. And I think that's so good.
I think, one of the things I know that Compass says is, collaborate without ego. And, I think yesterday's training was probably one of my favorites that we had, in-person meeting. Yeah. And just really, again, because this industry is it's always changing, always evolving. Yeah. And when I got in, I feel like things were starting, it was craziness.
Yes.
Things were flying off the shelves, and then we've got all these, NAR changes. And so it's always been something more. Yeah. So to be with industry leaders who are leading with integrity and leading, full force and just ahead of everything is just, it's so great.
Yeah. And I think our team in particular, like, one of the things that I love so much is there's a lot of realtors, and I shouldn't say there's a lot. There are some realtors who don't show from an outside perspective, you don't feel like their love or their care for the client. Yes. And I feel like in our team, it's the environment, but it's also like the culture is to really care about the client, to do what's best for the client.
1,000%.
Yeah.
And I will say, I feel like where I came from, just like my background, you have to meet people where they're at. Yes. Again, with this industry too, everyone is walking a different stage of life. You know, some are growing families, some have just, buried their spouse or their father or mother or something. Yeah. Some are just investors, but like everyone has a different story. Yeah. And I want to know their story, and I want to know how to best care for them.
See, that's amazing. That's
and I want to know how to help them to where they need it most. Yeah. So
I love that. That's really good. I've always said it's like so good to sell real estate, not to be a salesperson, but to be someone who's taking care of people and caring for people.
We're in the people industry.
Yes.
And it's so funny because my husband was like, before I got into real estate, he was like, you should look into real estate. I was like, there's no way. Mm-hmm. There's absolutely no way. Like, I'm not a salesperson. I don't want to sell anything. He's like, but you're a people person. I was like, people I love.
Yeah.
So.
And that's what I love that.
Thank you.
Good story.
Thank you.
Okay. What is your biggest pet peeve about real estate or other realtors? Do you have one?
I would say with myself recently.
No, you're not allowed to.
Can you do that? No. I think just one thing I love about Compass that I feel like I didn't fully maybe either understand or the importance of before joining, our team, having everything ready for a listing.
Yes.
Having a full, just all the paperwork, right?
Yes.
We have so many engineers. We have so many,
yes.
Just all the things, right? So we want to have all the documents, pre-listing inspection,
yes.
Every information piece that we have in a tiny little bow to be able to deliver. And so, before I was like, oh yeah, I'll get you the HOA documents or, whatever. And that's probably I'm going to take the blame for that. That's probably a mistake on my end, not understanding the importance.
Well,
I don't know if it was drilled in me. So I love the fact that that's so important, obviously very much needed.
Yeah.
And it's the right way to do it. So that's probably my biggest thing.
Yeah. So. Okay. I love that. And I was going to ask you, what qualities or skills do you have that helped you be so successful? Because Diana is like killing it.
You're so sweet.
No, it's true.
You're way too kind. Thank you.
The numbers don't lie. The numbers don't lie. So what do you think? Do you think it's your love of people, or what do you think it is?
I do. And at least I think so.
Yeah.
Again, I think when you combine really caring about your clients, who really ultimately just become friends and part of your family, and all the things, you spend a lot of time with them, a lot of hand holding, which I like. I want to know all the things. I want to know how they're feeling. How are we doing? How are we performing? How can we perform better? Where are they at in the process and all that? So I want to hold their hand the entire way. But I also think that everything that I've learned so far with CK and just, again, absorbing that information and really then being able to instill, all the things in us has been great. So I think it's a good combination.
Yeah.
But, I think, recently just the connections I've made, from before and from, now and just being with CK, I think it's kind of been helpful. So.
Yeah. Well, you're going to continue to do amazing things because you have the right, love for it and the motivation. I feel like, as somebody who I love the people, and I don't always love everything about real estate, but I love the people so much, and I don't see myself as a salesperson. And I think that's like the key to success, because they will keep coming back to you, and new people will come because they see your true heart.
Yes.
And who you are, and that you care about them.
Yes.
And I think you definitely exude that in spades. It's like, we know that about you. So what do you think your clients would say that they love best about working with you?
Ooh, that's a good question. I could go read the reviews.
Go read the reviews.
Yeah. No, I think, I have clients. It's funny. I've only been in for a short time. So I'm having repeat clients now, which is kind of cool.
It's not short. 4 years.
4
Almost
years.
5.
4.
Yeah.
So I think when they refer and when they become repeats, I think that speaks volumes.
Yeah.
I just, again, I think that hopefully they're pleased with me.
Yeah.
So,
they are.
yes,
Yeah, they are, because they do keep coming back, and I think that you're going to have a very long, very successful
thank
career.
You so much.
And I'm excited to be part of that, witness that.
Yes, me too.
To see that. So anyway, I think that's it. Unless you have anything else you want to say?
No, thank you for having me. You were very flattering, so thank you.
It's all true. It's all true. Diana's
thank you
amazing.
So
much. Anyway, we will see you next time. Diana's going to join me for another episode. So we're going to talk about buyer things and get her perspective on that.
Looking forward to it
next time. Yeah. Okay. Cheers.
Bye.